Okay, so let's solve this problem we have here. The problem tells us in a triangle ABC, we have that side AB equals 12 centimeters, BC equals 5 centimeters, and this is the measurement of angle C equals 40 degrees. What is the value of the measurement of angle A and the measure of angle B? Or what's the value of angle A and angle B? So in order to solve this problem, we will need to draw a triangle. When they are talking about angles A, B, C, they are talking about the names we generally give to a triangle. In this case, we don't quite know what the triangle will look like, so we can use an arbitrary triangle to indicate this. Generally, you can call any side you like, side I mean angle A, angle B, or angle C. It doesn't matter. So let's call this one angle A, this one angle B, and this one angle C. Right? So let's draw the angles we have there. This is our first angle, second angle, and third angle. Okay, so the problem also tells us that the distance between points A and B, this side, will measure 12 centimeters. So let's write that out, 12 centimeters. And it also tells us that side BC, right, side BC will measure 5 centimeters. Okay, so this one will measure 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters. So the problem also tells us that angle C will measure 40 degrees. So this angle will measure 40 degrees. And the problem wants us to find what the measurements of angle A and angle B are. This is how much they will be. Okay, so let's copy this diagram we have here and let's work on it. Okay, so we have the following. This is our triangle and we need to analyze it. So in this case, we need to know what sides of the triangle we know, right? So, and what angle we know. And we have to know the relationship between the angle and the sides also. We can see that this angle is opposite since it's on the other side of side 12 centimeters, and we have that 5 centimeters is adjacent to it. So in this case, the best option we can take to find the missing angles is to use this law of sines, right? The law of sines. What does the law of sines tell us? It tells us that we can build some ratios by dividing the angle of the triangle, the angles of the triangle, by its opposite sides, right? And that division should be equal no matter what the angle and the side is. For example, in this case, we have that sine of A divided into side BC should be the same as sine of B divided its opposite side. So this will be B divided side AC. Divided side AC. And this should be the same as if we divided sine of C into its opposite side. In this case, the opposite side will be 12 centimeters. Or side AB. Side AB. So this is called the law of sines, right? It gives us a relationship between the sides and the angles of the triangle, and we can build an equation from this. So we know what C is. We also know what AB is. So this part can be useful for us. We don't know what B is. We don't know what AC is. So we will not quite need the middle part. But We know what BC is, so we can use that to find sine of A. So let's take the law of sines and let's get rid of the middle part. We are not going to need this, so we can have an equation like that. Okay, so it's time to substitute some values here. So let's do that. Let's substitute some values here. So in this case, we don't know what A is, so we just leave it as sin of A divided into BC, where BC will be 5 centimeters according to the problem. So divided into 5 centimeters, this should be equal to the division of sine of C, where angle C, the problem tells us, it will be equal to 40 degrees, divided into side AB, which in this case will be 12 centimeters. Okay, so next, all we need to do here is solve this equation for A. So let's start by moving these 5 centimeters to the right side of the equation. We can do that by doing a multiplication. So in this case, we get that sine of A equals sine of 40 degrees, sine of 40 degrees divided into 12 centimeters, and all of that multiplied by 5 centimeters, right? In this case, the centimeters can be divided, so we can get rid of them. These centimeters cancel with these centimeters, and we can do this operation. So we get that sine of A equals sine of 40 divided into 12 times 5, that's equal to approximately 0.2678. Be careful here. In this case, since we are talking about middle steps, it's important that we write the exact answer, right? We write all the decimal numbers the calculator gives us, so we have a more precise answer in the end. We can round until the final answer. So in this case, we will get 0.26781707. That should be more than enough. Okay, so now we can solve this for A, for angle A. So we take the inverse function of A. This is sine to the minus 1 or arc sine. In your calculator, you will find it generally as sine to the power of minus 1. That's the opposite of sine of A. So let's take that. So this will be sine to the power of minus 1 or arc sine of the value we got before, 0.2678281707. Okay, so basically we can input this into our calculator and we will get the answer for the measurement of angle A. So A in this case will be equal to 15.54 degrees. So this will be our first answer. So the measurement, let me write it like this. The measurement of angle A, equals 15.54 degrees. And we can use this answer we got here to find how much angle angle B, will measure. Okay, so let's try to do that. There is a rule when it comes to triangles that tells us that the sum of all the angles in a triangle will be equal to 180 degrees. So in this case, we get that angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees, right? So we already know what angle A is. We know what angle C is. We can solve that for B. Angle A is 15.54 degrees. Angle B we don't know, but we want to figure it out. Angle C is 40 degrees, and in total they should be 180 degrees. We subtract these two from both sides, so we end up with B equals 180 degrees minus 15.54 degrees minus 40 degrees. So when doing this subtraction, we end up with the measurement of angle B to be measurement of angle B to be 124.46 degrees. And this will be our answer. This will be our second answer. Angle A measures 15.54 degrees and angle B measures 124 and 0.46 degrees. Okay, so I hope this helps. Um, don't forget to click on the subscribe button if you like this video. Click on the like button also. And if you ever need any live tutoring with me, you can click on the link on the description where you can hire me for a Zoom session. See you next time.